Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show a coloring book that I got recently that I really love, which is strange for me because it is a color by numbers, which I do have a few color by numbers and I enjoy them. Sometimes I'm currently actually coloring a color by numbers. But I have been watching some videos and a channel from a woman named Feral Shoujo, I believe is the name of her channel, and I will link it in the description section below. She is a German YouTuber who does coloring books, and I believe she sketches and does her own artwork also. And she collects all the Hachette books. Now here in the States, we just call them Hachette Heroes. And I never really knew anything about these books before other than they were all Disney. Like I thought Hachette Heroes just exclusively did Disney, and Disney isn't my thing. So I never was interested in purchasing any of these books, and especially because they come from France. And, they're a little bit expensive with the shipping and everything, so I wasn't really into it. But I didn't know that Hachette also has like a line of books that are not Disney. And they do color by number, which is their Coloriages Mysteres. And they have like different subject matter, nature, birds, flowers, and then they have some that are just like mystery assortment of, pictures like you don't know what you're gonna get, like a random assortment type thing. Well, this one was on her channel. She showed this, and it was witches, sorciere, I guess sorciere, I think is how it's pronounced. And you know me, I love anything witchy to color. I love it, love it, love it. So just the cover drew me in. I was like, oh, I really want this and everything. So I went ahead and I got it. And this was the first time I'd ever purchased a Hachette book before. So here, let me look and see. I know this is a little bit big. I want to see if it's in the frame here. So actually, right here down this side, it shows a couple other, like all their other books that are not Disney. And I don't speak French, so I can't really tell you what they all are exactly. But like I know this one is Fleur, so it's flower. Here's the ocean one. And then there's like... I know there's some that are like baby animals. This one is all birds. I think that one's the baby animals. This one down here will all be cats. This is nature, tropical. So yeah, so just a different assortment there, which is kind of cool. And I just didn't know that, that Hachette did those. Like I said, I thought it was all Disney. So these are the kind of illustrations that you can't really tell what they are if you just look at the the page, because it's such a jumble of lines that you don't really know. But your colors are listed down here that you use, and they're not named. You just kind of match up your color for whatever medium you're using to the color that's shown below. And there are 100 illustrations of these, so that's really neat. Now here's the introduction, all in French. I don't speak French, and I think this book is fairly new because the copyright on it is 2022, so I think it's definitely a new book by them. And yeah, so this one I don't think is technically by Hachette Heroes. I think it says Hachette, Livre, live. I don't know what I don't know, but anyways, I know people don't like to see the solutions in these mystery color by numbers, but if she hadn't shown the solutions, I never would have known that I wanted the book. When I saw the solutions, I was like, this is so cool. This book is so cool. So I'm really glad she did. I'm going to show the solutions in this book. So if you don't want to see them, you should probably stop the video. But the paper in these is really nice, and the way that the woman that Feral Shoujo on her channel, I mean, this is really nice paper. She uses acrylic paint so that it's opaque and kind of covers up the lines, and actually they look like a painting. And she didn't have any completed pages from this book at the time that I watched her video, but she had other pages from other of the Hachette books, and they look beautiful, just like a painting. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I really want to try this. So I went ahead and I ordered the book from Amazon. Amazon US had it, and I can link it in the description section below, but it does ship from Amazon Global. There's also some other sellers too, but they're all overseas. But Amazon Global was the least expensive and had free shipping. So just so you know. But they're double-sided, so you're not going to want to use your alcohol markers or anything like that. But acrylic paint would definitely not warp or bleed through. So I plan on doing pencils and possibly acrylic paint if I ever get up to that level. Right now I'm practicing. I just did one in a Deborah Muller Zen Doodle color by number with acrylic paint. It has bigger spaces, not nearly as intricate, so I was doing it as like a practice. And I had fun, and it turned out pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys the solutions. If you don't want to see them, now it's time to look away. All right, look away if you don't want to see the solutions. So yeah, this is 1 through 8. I love the colors in them. My plan eventually is to color the ones I want, like paint them and take them out and mat them on like a mat board and possibly frame them and place them in my coloring area. We are talking about redoing our middle room and making it kind of like a room where we do our thing, like our hobbies or whatever. And I'm gonna have a little coloring area in there, and I said I would love to have some of these colored and framed. So like this one with the cat, I love the color scheme on that. I love this one. I love the witch over the moon. This one, very spooky Halloween. I'm really digging the way these look. They're super, super cool. And again, I know that people don't like seeing the solutions, but that's what made me want to buy the book. Like if I hadn't seen these images, these finished images, I probably wouldn't have bought the book. But here we've got a Day of the Dead skull, this moth, more cats, witches flying around, another cat. I love these. And I love that the witches all have a different look to them. Like they're not all just your standard pointy hat witch. You know what I mean? They're all different ethnicities and have different hair and clothing styles. Really, really cool. Dan's gonna call me. For somebody that loves witches and stuff like that. This one with the roses in her hair, I love that. With the skull, I just love so many of them. Very, very cool. So I just thought we'd take a look at these. Love this one, love this one. I love them all. I love them all. There's not one that I don't like. Well, maybe the mushrooms. I'm not really into mushrooms. But this one's so beautiful. So beautiful with the black cats. And it's fabulous. Fabulous. You guys know I love my witchy coloring books, which is so funny because I don't know, it's just funny that I'm so into witchy. I just love the imagery. It's so spooky and good, and I really love it. I love this pumpkin. They're all just so beautiful. Look at, and the colors that they choose are so unexpected that I really, really, really like them. It's just, I don't know, super into it. So I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Here's the cover one. Look at that one. She's holding her pumpkin. These are, I love it. If you are a person like me who like kind of collects witch coloring books, or is into that imagery, you're gonna love this. I mean, true, it's color by number, and it's very intricate color by number, which is kind of daunting for me. Look at that one. Wolves. Here, oh, they're just all of them, you guys, so beautiful. So yeah, if you're into that kind of thing, you you'll really want this. And the shipping came quick. Now, I did post on my Instagram story that actually the delivery person, we weren't home of all the days. We're always home, and we weren't home. And all the days we had to go to my mom's, and it was pouring down rain the whole day. And I left our gate open so that I was hoping that the delivery person, our porch is covered. And I thought, well, if I leave the gate open, surely they'll bring it up onto the porch underneath the roof, you know, and set it by the door. Nope. They left it out in the rain. And the envelope wasn't even padded or lined with plastic. So it was just like a cardboard envelope. It was saturated. It was completely saturated. I was so disappointed. So my book did get a little bit warped, but none of these colors ran. And actually, I did contact Amazon, and they are sending me another one. I've never returned or exchanged anything to Amazon in my entire life. And I said, you know, I've been satisfied with everything I've ever bought. But this delivery system on something that I was so looking forward to was really crappy. And they're sending me a new one. So I'm supposed to have another one sent to me, I think it said Monday the 25th. And what's really cool is that now I have like doubles, you know what I mean? So if I mess one up, I've got a backup or something. Very, very excited about that. But I love this one, I love them all. Maybe not so much the one with the pentacle, just because that's not my thing. But yeah, look at all these, more mushrooms. I could leave the mushrooms, but I love this one. Love this one. So yeah, I just love them. Can I keep saying that enough? Something about this one reminds me of Jeffree Star. But I like that one and here, and the colors, just the colors of them. It's so beautiful. And I'm so grateful that she showed, I don't know her name, but like I said, I'll link her channel. I'm so grateful that she showed this book, because it brings me so much joy. Just looking at it brings me so much joy. So I really, really, really appreciate that. This one I think is my favorite. Here, I want to make sure that you can see it. This one I think is my favorite. I absolutely love this. I love it. I love the colors. I love the way it pops. I love everything about it. It's beautiful. 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 And then here are the last 4. But aren't they all just so pretty? So pretty. So like I said, this is the first of these books that I've never had one of these before. And I understand the fuss about them now. I mean, although I'm not into Disney, and I don't plan on purchasing any of the Disney ones, I understand why people like them so much, because the books themselves are so quality. The covers are beautiful, nice thick, they're paperback, but they're like a nice thick, good quality cover to protect the pages. The paper quality is good. They're just beautiful. They're beautiful books. So I can definitely understand the appeal of them and why so many people in the coloring community like these books. Because before, I was kind of like, why do you want to spend that much money on a color by number, you know? But now I get it, because this is so beautiful. Totally beautiful. It's going to be hard to stop myself from wanting the other ones. But I'm not really into like nature scenes and animals and stuff like that. So I don't, you know, it's just this subject matter happened to appeal to me, and I'm really, really glad to have it. So all right, you guys, but I'll link it in the description section below. And like I said, it is available through Amazon US. It comes through global Amazon. So pretty cool. And I'm really, really digging it. And I link Feral Shoujo's channel below. Check her out. She has some awesome hauls. If you are into haul videos, she has some very satisfying hauls. I think one of them, she hauls like 50 plus coloring books in one video. Like, what? Crazy stuff. So all right, thanks so much for watching. Question or comment below. Let me know if you guys have any of these Hachette books and what you think about them, and if you are interested in this one. I'll see you in the next video.